Hello, everyone. Welcome to our third podcast for the second season. I'm your host, Kenji. Here I have with me Katherine.
Hello.
Vince.
Hey.
And our guest, Molly Lee.
Hi, you guys. This is Molly.
All right. Well, Molly, why don't you go ahead and explain to us what your role and goals in Project 559 are?
Well, I am the team captain of Project 559. A lot of the things that I do, previously for the season 2, I did a lot of the editing for our videos, and I also help out with helping our members doing mini projects. And a lot of the time, I would like to kind of talk with the members and see how they're doing in the day, how they're feeling like, and just help supporting and motivating them. And then if there's like any things that they would like to speak of and just need to reach to someone that they want to talk with, I would be there, and I'll be the one kind of help mediating and seeing how things are going. And then I also do a lot of trying to get members to communicate and just kind of feel have a good vibe and during practices and in the team.
That's awesome. So you're kind of like the middleman, or like basically everyone's best friend.
I would like to try to, yeah. Even if it's not with everyone, at least like I at least talk to each and every one of the members at least a little bit here and there.
Yeah, and I definitely feel that like this group is so good at communicating.
I definitely agree too.
Yeah, I love that we can all communicate. It's really helpful. So, do you have like any other goals that you have for project, or maybe it's personal or a group goal?
I think for goals, definitely in the beginning, the goals was more of figuring out what each individual's little traits are, how they dance, and what I can like each individual artistic side of themselves. And so like my goal was kind of to observe and just kind of see how everybody move individually, how their characters are individually. And so that was basically my goal for this season. And then going on forward, I think my new goal was kind of hoping that everyone is in sync and like synchronized in feeling, in movement, and also in spirit, I guess you could say.
Like breathing.
Yes, breathing and like working together as like a group, and so being more in sync.
Yeah, like your breathing exercises that you had to do, like Vince said. Yeah, we learned to breathe together.
Yes, breathing is very important. It's not just breathing, but they also learned walking. Walking, I had to learn how to walk, and that
When did you teach them to walk?
Well, we did the skills, and then I made them be a part of I don't think you were there that time, but I made them do a line and just kind of like basically walk together on tempo, walk together as in like being in sync. And so that kind of just kind of helps them to kind of focus on like group walking rather than like individual walking.
Yeah, because everyone needs to work on being as a group. And that's really important. And
then just starting on the walking, it'll help too, because it's like an individual, but at the same time, when you're working on walking as a group, you feel like the connection.
Yeah, that's beautiful, Molly. Thank you. I almost forgot, like, this is the end of season 2, because we already started season 3 up.
Yes.
Speaking of the end of season 2, the only member who's not renewing their contract is Vince.
I know.
Thanks for singling me out.
I have to. You're the only one who's not staying.
But I think he has other plans. I don't know.
Well,
yeah.
Like I said, I have my personal reasons for leaving. It's not, the group's not the problem. I just have like personal problems and stuff about like just spreading yourself too thin, kind of with time management and school.
Like butter. You know?
Yeah, like butter.
You know, you spread out too far and then there's not enough of you.
I don't cook, but sure.
No, I get it. You got to do your own thing, you know. Look out for number 1.
Yeah, know your limits and know what you can do and what you can't do.
I will agree with Molly, not really Kenji.
Whatever.
Thanks, Kenji.
Well, I thought it aligned with what Kenji was saying.
That's what I thought too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, every human being needs to know their limits and should do what they're comfortable with. Bastard.
So this will probably be my last podcast for maybe a while.
for a while.
Yeah,
Always
maybe.
come back as a guest.
Yeah,
No.
maybe he'll come back as a guest.
If Kenji will allow me,
Yeah, if I let him, basically.
you should see his face.
Yeah, I got my resting bee face on. Yep. All right. Well, let's move on to our next segment. We have some topics of discussion for the end of season 2. What are some highlight moments for each of you during the second season? Let's start with Katherine.
Me?
Yes, you.
Why me?
Because
Because
you haven't talked yet.
I talked about Molly during that walking workshop.
Barely.
Thank you.
Well, Katherine, I'm the host. I decided that you're gonna go first.
Okay. So what was the question again?
What are some highlights, or what is a highlight that you have for the second season? And you don't get to say that it's ending. As a highlight.
Is that your opinion of me?
No,
Ooh.
I'm just
Ooh.
saying that's not an option.
I wasn't even going to say that.
Arguments now. Who do you bet?
I would bet a cat. I don't think Kenji will win.
Now we're picking sides. This is just a discussion.
I mean, I think there was a lot of experimenting. They had their first actual show that they put on, so I think that was a step forward towards promoting themselves and getting into the community, which was pretty good. What else?
How did you feel about having to do all the flyers and creating the shirt and all the background stuff?
Not the best, because for me personally, I don't really think I'm that creative. So, in terms of creating those stuff, I didn't really create it from scratch.
You stole them.
Well,
Copyrighted.
It's more like I kind of jumped off of someone else's idea and just kind of helped them clean it up.
Oh,
So the
okay.
only real flyer things I've done is 2. There's only 2 items.
Like your own creation.
Yeah, that I did personally. I started with using my own personal
You know,
idea.
that's spoken like a true dancer. Like sometimes we steal stuff and we shape it to how we want.
I think
you
what
know.
she
Well,
means.
I don't actually steal
No,
like,
I understand. I'm just
yourself.
using different analogies.
Like when I say I kind of used someone else's idea, I mean like Christina and Molly's and Corey's. I kind of used their main
Corey.
base, and then I
Yeah.
just kind of cleaned it up so that it would look kind of more polished.
So clean up
You know
our
what I
little
Mhm.
baggage,
Like even the
our
logo,
ideas.
even the logo was a combination of Molly and Corey and Christina's idea, and then I just kind of
The logo kind
Mostly Molly's.
Oh.
It was Molly.
But okay, so I did.
mean with
the
inputs from
all the other stuff that was added though was with Christina and Corey too.
Oh yeah.
Guess
Yeah.
whose hand it was.
It was Molly's, wasn't it?
Christina's.
It was
Yes,
Christina's.
but I drew the design and then the circle and the.
She basically sketched the draft.
I sketched the.
Oh,
and
dang.
then
Was it
I
from our
sketched the
original
draft.
one? Our
Yeah,
original one?
yeah, from the picture.
From the very first group one, right?
No, it was second season.
Yeah, which is the very first one.
Yeah, that's what I meant of the second season.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
When,
yeah.
yeah.
The one
The
with
first.
the-
Yeah.
Yeah,
With our hands.
Yeah.
That was the idea, but I actually took a different picture.
Oh yeah, we took different picture. Of
Oh,
Christina's
my
hand.
god.
Same concept.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that was what I meant when I said I kind of used someone.
Mhm.
I used
Okay.
their
Someone's
ideas
idea.
and I just kind of cleaned it up and kind of
Yeah,
helped fine tune
yeah.
it.
Do it into digital media because we don't really use it much.
But yeah, other than that,
But the end result was really good.
Yeah,
you
it
get
was
the
really
experience
good.
too.
I really liked the end result.
You get the experience of making all that stuff. Cat.
Yeah, that is so cool. Oh my gosh. Anything else you want to add on, Katherine?
I did learn how to use Illustrator a little bit more, so that was a good thing.
Oh,
Want to
nice.
explain what Illustrator is?
Adobe Illustrator, the
Okay.
program, yeah.
All right, Vince, what are your highlights for season 2?
My highlights. There's plenty, I would say. I really loved the first day of audition. I really loved that vibe with everyone. I feel like I'm gonna say this every single time because I don't know, that day was just really every time I look back at those pictures, I really like have this happy feeling about it. But throughout the season, I would say the highlights are going to Babel, LA trip, our hotel shenanigans that we do. Yeah.
Oh my god.
It is so hard getting everyone together and like planning out food for everyone and then just having fun together is kind of crazy sometimes, honestly.
I know.
We could have done without the smoke though.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
She means the smoke from cooking.
We both, I think something got burnt. No,
The smoke thermometer.
They overcooked
Yeah.
the meat, and so
I think it was
like,
Tita. It was
Christina overcooked
Tita, yeah.
the meat, and then.
But I mean, we
still
had.
need to edit that video.
But I mean, we had cooked meat at the end, so you
Yeah.
know,
It was great.
I'd rather take really well done meat than raw meat. You
Mm-hmm.
know, I don't want food poisoning while we're traveling. So thank you.
You got smoke poisoning.
I know we got a lot of smoke
poisoning
though.
over food poisoning.
Oh,
But
yeah.
I mean, you know, good food, and we hardly slept on that trip. Oh my gosh.
That's because Kenji can sleep in the most awkwardest positions.
Whatever, just because I slept in a chair.
Yeah, you slept
Wait,
in a
really?
chair.
2 chairs. Or is it?
I slept on
I
a
think it
chair
was
and then the
one.
air vent.
Yeah, that's what it was. I remember waking up to that. It was crazy.
Yeah, I mean, that's what happens when like 8 of us share a freaking hotel room.
There's like 2 beds.
Yeah, 2 beds.
Only 2 beds, and everyone's fighting for the bed.
It was like a studio apartment,
Well,
basically.
Half were fighting for the bed, and the other half were fighting for the floor. So it's kind of like
Yeah.
super complicated.
And we didn't have enough sleeping bags. Oh my gosh. Some people literally just slept on
Yeah,
the
so
floor.
going into season 3, maybe sleeping arrangements should be on the top priority. Sleeping arrangements.
I'll just sleep in the
let's
car
take
next
note of that.
time.
Yeah.
I mean, that was what we were supposed to do for the first season, but
Uh-huh.
like it got better, but
Oh,
was
it did.
still,
It actually
was
did.
still like
First season was worse.
Yeah, first season was
it got
worse.
better, but it could still be better.
First season was worse. We went to a hotel,
Super late at night, 12 a.m.
and there was like it's like smaller than the one that we went to this season. And then the next night we don't have that same hotel. We had to go sleep somewhere else. It was like last minute too.
Oh my. Oh my.
It was amazing.
Oh.
Yeah, it was fun. It was fun.
It was pretty fun. It was an
pretty
interesting
fun.
experience.
Yeah.
I would have just slept in the car. Oh my gosh.
That was fun.
So Vince, any other
Uh,
highlight moments?
A winter outing was really great. We had a huge turnout. Like, all the seats were filled. People were standing in the back. It was super hot.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was super hot.
Yeah,
Like,
because
the temperature
Daphne and
and
Joe
the
were
dancers,
there.
like-
Oh yeah, of
Yeah.
course. I know. Oh my gosh, I had a lot of fun.
Yeah. And we
Mhm.
performed one of my favorite pieces, the Youth and Bruno Mars piece.
Yeah,
Were those
your favorite? Yeah, throughout the set.
Yeah, I think those were like my favorite pieces
Yeah.
too.
Because they were so fun just to do, and it's like the blogging was very easy.
Yeah, I had to replace Mark like hella last minute. I was like, all right, let's get this bread. You know, yeah. FSU. Say it up. FSU. Say it up. Say it up.
Took me a while to understand
Get it,
I still don't
Molly?
get it,
that.
but
FSU.
Put it up.
But why the S?
I know.
Put
What else?
it up.
Oh! Nobody understands Kenji in the
Cat-
group.
Nope.
yeah, Catherine gets
Compared
it the
to them
most.
too.
Yeah,
I know.
Only
it's-
Catherine and Kenji have this
It's not,
connection.
yeah, something I say a lot. Whatever, Vince. Oh my gosh. So, Molly, what are your highlight moments of season 2?
I would say that the highlights were definitely the LA trip too,
Mm-hmm.
because during that time, I also had a new camera.
Oh, yes.
I also did some like photography session with a few of them. I mean, I'm not in the photos, but I got to take the pictures and I got to work on my photography. And then not only that, we all kind of bonded throughout that whole trip to LA and taking classes.
We did.
And just the bond, because a lot of the time spent was inside the hotel, and then that meant we didn't have to travel a lot, so it didn't take away time for us.
That means we had no choice.
So we were kind of like basically stuck in the room, and so we had to come up with like activities and games that we could have done. And we played Mafia, and we kind of like just like
And
stayed
killed
up.
Kenji.
I was like Mafia like twice or 3 times or something, and
And basically, we just kind of killed each other.
In the game.
In the game, so it was like a bonding moment. We came up with some few games to play around with each other too, and this was kind of like when Corey started becoming super flirty with everyone. Everyone was flirty with everyone too.
Oh my
And
gosh.
all the boys kind of like
Play
They,
with each other.
yeah, they
became super close.
really opened
All
up.
the boys really
To
opened
each
up.
other.
I mean, not just Corey too. I mean, even Sunny, he definitely after after the trip, I felt like he really opened up, and I heard him sing, you guys.
Oh.
He sang.
I'm so
in the
jealous.
car.
I haven't heard him sing
On
yet.
the trip, it was
It was
me.
a ride home.
It was me and Catherine. We were in the car
With
with
Sunny
Sunny
and
and
Vincent.
was it Vincent?
Yeah.
Vincent.
I was
And then
there.
Vincent was driving.
and then towards the end, Vincent was like kind of singing, but he wasn't really.
We played like
singing.
songs, and then Catherine and me we were like all singing, and then like I was like telling Sunny to sing with us, and then towards and almost towards the end of like probably like an hour or 30
almost got
minutes
home.
into when we almost got home,
Yeah.
Sunny was singing with us, and I was like, Sunny is singing, I'm gonna record this moment, and I was like, yes.
Dang.
So like I think that really opened up everybody became more comfortable after that trip, and I would say another highlight would be definitely the winter outing. There was a lot more people that came than what we expected, and so that was I think that really helped for the team to grow, and also just for the team to realize like how much people are kind of getting to notice us as like a team, and so to see that we are definitely growing, I think it really helps for the members to kind of feel like we are doing something, and we are getting noticed, and we are kind of growing the community, in the urban community. So I think that was one of the highlights. One of the other highlights.
That's beautiful, Molly. Oh my gosh, thank you for pointing that out. So beautiful. You're so poetic. You can be the next Shakespeare.
Not to that extent.
I know Shakespeare can be memorized for like the rest of
Thou art
yeah.
shall say my name. I don't know.
What?
And this is why Molly can't be
Disqualified.
Shakespeare.
Disqualified.
The easiest line, and you can't remember.
What is the
To be or not
easiest
to be?
Shakespeare? Yeah,
That
to
is
be or
one
not to
question.
be.
Wherefore art thou, Romeo?
Yeah, I don't even know what that
I don't
means
know.
still.
It's saying,
Like-
where are you, Romeo?
She's saying that why are you Romeo?
Oh.
Because you're Romeo. Our families are we have bad
We
blood,
can't be
so
together.
We can't be together.
Yeah.
Bad
Oh.
blood.
Taylor Swift, yeah.
That was ugly.
I think for me, some of the highlight moments would have to be like our project nights, when we have choreographers come and teach us at workshops. That's always fun. Even like going out to other workshops, like Middle Grounds workshops with
yeah.
Corey and Shayna. That was a lot of fun. I loved learning Shayna's piece. It had footwork, and I love footwork. You know, I think another highlight would have to be like our bonding days when we like got together for that like barbecue at
And with your
Corey's
balloons.
aunt's house.
Oh, okay.
Wait, what?
Wrong.
Balloons? What?
Yeah,
he
this
means
is
the
a-
very
this
first
is the very
bonding
first
day.
one.
Like we had like a water balloon fight.
Oh,
and
dude,
stuff.
that was so long ago.
That was a long time
That's
ago.
long.
I don't remember.
Barely
That's
remember
all I gotta
that.
say.
Was I your
Well, no, I was
No.
on your team.
Oh.
I was on your team.
I forgot who was on my team when my team won.
I was on your team.
Yeah, that was a long time ago.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that was a
no,
long
you
time
guys
ago.
had to protect me. I remember. Yeah, so our bonding days are always fun. That barbecue at Corey's uncle's
Please?
place,
Yeah.
house,
Backyard.
backyard.
There you go.
Yeah, and the light turned on by itself.
Oh, yeah, that's
We were like,
true.
oh my gosh, it's haunted. Let's get out of here.
Like, on top of the barbecue thingy.
Yeah, and it's you have to turn it on manually. It's not like censored or anything. People are like, no, not today, Satan. Yeah, those are definitely some highlights. The LA trip was fun too. We're never playing Mafia when we go out of town again. I'm tired of narrating.
It's because he gets killed every time he's a player.
Exactly. I
why
always
you
have to narrate.
But you
Yeah,
good at narrating.
yeah, when I narrate, I always have to narrate. I mean,
we're not
You're
good
just,
storytellers.
you're just
Kenji's
with
the
the
only
wrong
good one.
people.
I know. I need to be in a group of people where I don't die. Maybe I just shouldn't say anything then. But then no one else will say anything. I can't win. I just can't. I can't. Anything else you guys wanna?
The sleepover was pretty cool.
The sleepover. Oh my god.
Videos.
The sleepover was hilarious. I did not expect it to be that much fun.
Uh-huh.
So we had our winter recital, and we did Snow White and the Huntsman right after that entire day of nothing but like dancing and getting kids to perform. We had a sleepover. And oh my gosh, we played like this weird dancing
Who
game.
came up with this?
I did.
Yeah, he's kind of beyond nonchalant about it.
No.
You made the game.
I made up the game like as I was driving to the studio from my house, and I was like, why don't I just make a roulette and like this person will dance to like a random song, and we had people dancing to like this song about roaches, and then like someone was dancing to like some K-pop.
There was some
And
K-pop.
yes, and then there was some Chinese music, and then Sunny had Corey dance to that weird
the
video.
girl,
Oh my
The
gosh!
video style.
the one she was like,
She was like reenacting a song, but she was just using her own sounds.
It was a
It was like I don't even know
kind of
what to call it.
monotone-ish.
Yeah, she was like monotone
Off tune, basically.
and singing a song,
But
but
it
it
was
was like the sound effects of a song. Oh my gosh, I can't
That
even.
one was, which one was it? Was it the Vietnamese?
Yeah, the
What you
Vietnamese
said?
girl.
And
It's
she was like-
Rihanna's song.
It
Yeah,
was Vietnamese. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, it was
I have my money. Yeah, I have my money.
a.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, that sleepover was so fun. And then Katherine and Molly ended up leaving, like halfway through the sleepover. They had stuff to do, but we ended up playing other games like Mad Libs and Never Have I Ever.
Oh yeah, we did.
Right?
Never Have I
Yeah.
I think we were
Um,
there for a little bit of that. Never have I
No, we
ever.
weren't.
No, you
No?
guys weren't. No.
Oh.
And then when we woke up, we played video games.
Super Smash Bros.
Yeah, we played Super Smash
A
Bros.
big highlight is that I won the very first game, and that's it.
Oh,
Yeah.
I played the game on the Switch. We played the game on the Switch.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, we
And then-
played it when Molly was still here.
And then
Yeah.
I won the very last game, but everybody decided to stop playing. When I started getting to win, and then everybody was
Yeah,
like,
and then that's when we started dancing. It was fun. We have videos. Hit us up for videos if you want to see it.
probably edit it in.
I know. We'll just edit a clip in.
We just
Yeah.
add Christina and...
And Mark.
Who lost? Mark?
Mark and Christina. This is their punishment.
I
Right
have
here.
some of the videos too.
Oh, they're so freaking funny. I love them. Oh my gosh. Anything else you guys want to chime in on?
The cabin in the woods is pretty cool.
What?
The cabins
The cabin
in the woods.
Oh, she's talking about photo shoot.
Oh, the photos.
Oh, the photo shoot! I didn't even remember that.
That was a
Oh
long
my
time.
gosh! I was like, Cabins in the Woods. That's a horror film. What are you talking
I know,
about?
I saw it too. It was
Yeah. No, our photo shoot was so much fun. We got up there later than we should have, but we got up there when there's still enough daylight, and we got like really dusty. Yeah.
We did photos with smoke bombs. And we
Mhm.
had like yellow, red, white,
Blue, orange.
purple. Do we have purple?
I don't think so.
No.
No.
Yeah, so we did that for photo shoots.
Yeah. The photo shoots were so awesome.
Oh,
If-
you guys gonna take photos again real soon then, right?
yeah, we
Yeah.
probably are, but we're
You wanna be
working
photog-
on other
photographer?
stuff.
A lot of us are
I'm a bad
having.
photographer.
A lot of us had those pictures. Use those pictures as like profile pictures too. and
Yeah,
everything.
it's still my profile picture
Mm.
on my social media.
You could be the makeup artist.
Oh,
yeah, I'm
Vince!
gonna,
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Put on
color you
makeup.
in.
Dang, yeah, the guys have to put on more makeup now. Vince too,
No.
even though he's not part of the team. We'll just sneak into his house at night and put makeup
For
on him.
photos, we are looking for a photographer, or like, oh no, not photographer.
Jessica's a photographer.
Oh, there you go.
The
I thought-
videographer,
Oh.
right? Oh, that'll be later.
Yeah,
Not later.
I don't know. Hit us up. Send us
If you're a
a
photographer,
DM.
videographer, we'll find a place for you.
Let's see.
Anything else? Yeah.
I mean, the podcast was pretty.
Yeah, honestly, like Christina said, we did a lot of stuff this season. Like, we had a lot of fundraising. We did a trip. We also had mini projects as a new series. And so that lets us throw out some creativity with other members. It allows other members to make videos and just put their ideas out there, which is really nice. And I love that. And then the podcast as well. We get to know one another a lot better. We've done a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
We've accomplished a lot. I'm really proud of us.
Yeah, what we need to do is take more pictures.
Yeah, because we don't have enough group pictures either.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Especially after like the events, like the winter idling. We didn't get a picture
Yeah,
at all.
because we were so tired.
We were all in our
We
outfits.
didn't
It was
even get a
great. It
picture
was
for the
perfect time.
sleepover.
Yeah, I'm so
yeah.
sad.
Ooh, we have pictures for the Christmas. We did the Christmas thingy. Remember Secret Santa?
Oh
We did
yeah,
that
I
too.
still have pictures on my
Oh.
phone. Oh my
Yeah,
gosh, I need to share those. All right, we're going to move on to our final segment where we update everyone on the latest news with Project 559 and D&J. Our third season has already started. In fact, it started March 3rd. Yeah, so we just started and I'm really liking like the pace that we're moving at.
A lot of it has to do with just the pre-planning, and a lot of that we kind of all figured out and came together and talked about it. And so that's kind of like why the rehearsals got a lot of things accomplished, and so a lot of just the behind the scenes
Yeah,
stuff.
no, yeah, I'm really proud of like how far we've come and how far we're going to go. Yeah. Thank you, Molly. Some other great news. Molly is a new teacher at D&J. Woo! Molly, why don't you tell us a little bit about your class?
My class is called Urban Choreography, and basically the reason why it's called that is because I would like to explore with different styles under the name Urban Choreography, and it's just more about focusing on how I interpret the songs, and then I would like to have my classes to be a lot of fun, and although sometimes fun, sometimes I would like it to be kind of serious and dark, and so I haven't explored that area yet, but then as of now a lot of it is just having fun and learning a lot of movements that makes you really move up and moving, and yeah, basically that's what my class is kind of onto as of now, and later on in the future I would like for it to kind of grow more and just explore more.
Awesome. So I'm actually a new teacher at D&J as well.
Woo!
And yeah, woo! And the title of my class is Under K-pop, and really it's just my own choreography to K-pop music. And I want to say my style is like a fusion of jazz funk and hip hop. So whenever I feel like switching from feminine to masculine type of dancing, then I'll do it however I feel, you know. And I'm so glad that we got to become new teachers because of Joe and Daphne. They're so amazing. I love them. Thank you guys for this opportunity. We both really appreciate it. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you. And I think Kenji's class is a lot about group work too.
Yeah, I forgot to mention
taking his
that.
classes, yeah.
Yeah, my class focuses a lot on like building performance ready sets and getting people comfortable with performing as a group, and bringing out like your inner charisma, your character. It's really important if you're doing K-pop.
And dance in general.
And dance in general. Yeah, like Katherine said.
If you hear me.
If you heard her. D&J is also going to have their Lion King recital on June 29th. That is the very last Saturday of June. So, you know, come and support the community and the youth who are enjoying dance, learning dance, and cultivating their skills as dancers. Support your children. D&J has also just finished their latest swap meet event. They would also like to thank everyone who donated. So before we end this podcast, we're actually going to say like a last few words to Vince because it is like the last podcast of this season for him.
They're so sweet.
Yeah, you should see his face right now.
Sarcasm.
He's embarrassed.
I know. He's blushing.
Or like maybe we can ask what he has to say.
Oh, yeah.
Any last
Thought I
words?
did.
Vince, what do you have to say?
Well, you mentioned highlights, but I mean like as like the season in general. Like
Yeah, like in one sentence, sum up your experience or feelings or whatever else you want to say.
FSU.
FSU! Puff her up!
let's try to make him cry.
You said one sentence,
Let's
though.
do it. Let's do it.
Let's
Wait,
make
what?
Vince cry.
Let's do
Oh my
it.
God.
Dang, this podcast is going to be longer than I thought.
What?
Podcast is dark.
Or what are your feelings about leaving?
Well, I have a question. What was one of the hardest moment for you during the season?
I would just say learning choreo and synchronizing with everyone and blocking. I would say those are probably the hardest things to do.
The hardest?
Yeah, for me personally.
How about like one of the happiest ones? Then, since like you talked about the hardest one.
Actually, looking back, the happiest moments are when we shoot videos, honestly. Yeah, because whenever I watch those videos, I remember all the things that we do. Like, if you go back and watch, what is it, One Kiss by Dua Lipa, I didn't even remember that we did a whole running with slow motion
That
at the
is
end
true.
with Emilio walking there. I didn't even remember that until I saw it in the video, and then it reminded me of that, and I was so happy.
Is that video even still up there?
Yeah, the video's still up.
It is? Okay. 'cause
Yeah.
You should go watch it.
It's on our YouTube
Last
channel.
time it got
down,
copyrighted.
that's why.
That's why.
Well, no, it got copyrighted on our social media, not on YouTube.
No, it was on YouTube.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, we need
We
to...
I told Christina
Okay.
to re-upload
There we
it,
go.
but I don't know if it's still there. Is it there?
I don't know,
Ooh.
honestly.
Ooh.
I only look at our mini projects and our podcast.
I'm pretty sure it's on the Insta.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
Okay.
Pretty sure it's on the Instagram.
Okay. Stop
It-
getting
it was-
copyrighted, Corey. and Christina.
It was a lot of fun.
Corey's
I
fault.
I edited that video, so it was a lot of fun, kind of like trying to figure out which part looked good together, and then the slow motion in the beginning when I did that, I was just like, this is gonna be interesting when I saw it. I wanted to see everyone's reaction when I did it. It was fun editing.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I bet editing our like photos from the photo shoot were fun too. Oh my gosh. Any other questions for Vince?
What are you sad about leaving?
Honestly, the saddest part would just like not be performing with you guys and just like not going through the grueling pain of practice. Yeah,
I mean,
I think that would be it.
learning is always the hardest part.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you were to have a message for the Vince 6 months ago, what is something you would say to him?
Get your shit together.
You can't cuss on this
I
podcast.
just did.
Get it together. Yeah. I think that's something we could all do, you know. Something we could all say back to the 6 month ago Vince, you know.
This podcast is
Oh
all
my
about
gosh.
Oh, damn, it's all about
Oh
roasting Vince
gosh.
now.
Yeah.
I thought that was the intention.
Yeah, exactly.
That was the original
See,
intention.
this was Catherine's
Yeah.
idea, by the way.
You know, yeah. What's something we could all say to Vince
God.
6 months ago?
I'm about to leave.
Get it together.
No, I'm just kidding. But question:
Mm-hmm.
who are you going to miss the most?
Christy, you can't say Christina.
I
You're
just
gonna see
did.
her.
No, I will probably miss Tina the most because this is actually this like when we don't before I joined dance, being in project at all, like we didn't really interact and she would always be missing. Because you guys don't know this, but she doesn't show up to a lot of family events, but I do. That's why when we were asked to get chairs, she wanted me to ask my cousins and not her. She knew that I had a better relationship with my cousins than she had with them.
It was chairs for the outing, right?
Yeah, it was chairs for winter outing.
Dang.
So yeah, and especially since she's gonna move away to LA in like a year or so.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
how do you feel your relationship has gone from then till now? Then
I feel like I understand why she's not there, and because it was always like I was trying to protect her from what my cousins would think of her, because they think that she's just not making time for them. They're wondering, oh, are we not important enough for you to make time for us? Like we grew up with you for like 15 to 18 years. So why aren't you like spending time with us? Why aren't you coming over? We're having family events. Why aren't you there?
Because
Like,
people got lives.
ever.
now you understand.
Yeah, but
so
now,
you would
joining the
kinda,
team, now I
uh,
understand why she doesn't have any time ever.
So
Yeah.
you would be there to kind of like
Protect her
hide
name.
her, yeah.
I always would, anyways.
Yeah. I mean, being a dancer is like a full-time thing,
Yeah, I found that out.
It's not easy. You gotta learn, you gotta make choreo, you gotta always keep on improving, and then if your body like gives up on you, then you gotta go to physical therapy.
You gotta keep going though.
Yeah, you gotta keep going.
The other day, I was looking at all the stuff I was involved in. It was like 15.
Girl, you crazy.
Yeah, I wrote them all down. I was like, okay, there's this and this and this classes, okay, and community stuff, okay. And then also things that are not in classes, but it's still at school. So I was just like, damn.
Dang, there aren't enough hours in a day. Oh my gosh.
So going on with who you're missing the most, you said Christina, right?
Mm-hmm.
What are some things, I know this is probably off topic, but what are some things that you felt that you have learned, like, about yourself in the process? Not just with, like, how your relationship is with Christina, but just yourself in general.
I would say that I could definitely accomplish more than what I think I could accomplish. Yeah, I would say that.
Ooh, I like that. That sounds
Because
really
I
nice.
definitely felt that, like, especially going through season 1 and season 2. Yeah. It was really great.
Yeah,
I enjoyed it.
dang. Yeah, you've already been part of Project for 2 seasons.
Yep.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Yeah, a whole year.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Vince, do you have any last words that you want to say? Either to like Project or like to our viewers or to whoever you want.
About the podcast.
To me. Yeah. Like Katherine said, to me.
I think that I'll do that individually, or if you guys come up and ask me, maybe.
Oh, okay.
But
This is like the last time we're gonna see you.
Because we're asking you.
or you can just like
anything
anything
you
you
gotta
gotta
say
say
about
about
the
the
individually.
podcast.
Yeah, or someone you want to give a shout out to.
Yeah, shout out.
I was just thinking that thank you for all the listeners from the podcast. Thank you guys for tuning in.
Thank you, Vince's
Listening to us.
mom.
Yeah. My mom actually donates a lot.
Yeah, she does. I
Yeah.
love her.
Yeah, sometimes my sister steals from her, but yeah.
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
Does she
just
listen to the
sometimes.
podcast?
My mom.
I don't think your mom got time for us. No, she ain't got that much time for us.
No, but my mom was great. But anyways, I'm hoping for season 3 for you guys. I hope that you guys connect faster, like together as a team and bond sooner than it took us to bond. Like it took us like the LA trip to really bond together. Well,
Yeah.
that's how some of us feel. But yeah, I hope that comes sooner for you guys, especially with adding all the new members. I hope everyone feels comfortable a lot sooner.
Totally.
And,
Yeah.
bonds a lot faster.
Thank you.
And I hope you guys do more videos. I want to see videos.
I mean, if we're not busy. I mean, we got like two or three mini projects out for the second season. And we got like our podcasts out, I think we're doing pretty good for the amount of time we have to do all this stuff.
True.
I think we have more projects coming up soon too, and those will probably get ready for those events, I guess.
Yeah, we need more able bodies too. That's part of it.
And do you want to mention who's gonna replace me, Kenji?
Oh yeah,
I'm
so
quite curious.
we need to
actually.
find someone to replace Vince since he's not going to
curious.
He's not going to be coming back as a recurring member of the podcast. I don't know yet.
Well,
I'm gonna.
If you had to choose someone from the group, who would you choose?
Who would I choose?
Yeah, someone from Project.
Oh my gosh.
I would choose Sunny because he and I can be the quiet ones.
No, see, that's why I didn't want to choose Sunny. I was going to say Sunny.
Shots fired.
Yeah,
Sunny.
because I
Shots
was like,
fired.
Sunny.
He would be the perfect replacement for Vincent because Vincent doesn't talk that much either.
Yes, he does.
Talks more
Shots
than Catherine.
But the reason I
I'm
didn't,
just
I mean, Sunny is a very good candidate, but the other person I was thinking of was Mark.
Oh,
Mark.
that's great.
That
will
would be
great.
hilarious.
You know, I thought
Oh my
Emilio,
gosh.
but then when I think about it, I feel like you and Emilio are just gonna argue like the
What?
whole podcast
What makes you say that?
because you guys argue outside of dance.
We don't argue.
I don't think they would argue though in a podcast because we did one before and they went
Oh,
pretty
really?
well.
Yeah, no, we worked
Oh.
really well together.
It wasn't a part of
That's
this.
not what happened at Triangle Burger, Kenji.
That's completely different. No, but Mark is definitely someone I would consider. Or
I think it would be interesting.
yeah. I know. I would say Emilio too, but he's really busy. He usually works Sunday nights. Yeah.
True.
That's why he couldn't even be here for a rehearsal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But I'll consider other candidates, you know, whoever comes up to us first. Maybe. Maybe. Not you, Corey. Yeah. But
I don't think I heard that.
yeah, we'll discuss that eventually. But Vince, you get a say in who you want to replace you.
He always come back as a guest too, I think.
You know, I didn't
Maybe.
even think about anybody to replace me.
Yeah, well, you get a word. You get a word in it. Tell us who you want as your replacement.
I think I would just go with Mark too. 'Cause now
Mark?
that you mention it, my first choice was Emilio, but yeah, I think Mark would actually work better.
Okay.
It would be interesting, I think, with Mark.
Yeah, oh my, we would just keep on laughing, and then Catherine would be like, "Bye, replace me."
You were gonna have to add a fourth
Catherine.
member to balance it out.
I just got to get a whole new cast now. No. my God.
Oh, actually, I was thinking of your friend Jessica. To replace him.
Jessica.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'll have to talk to Jessica and see if she wants to join our podcast.
Mhm.
Yeah, that would be fun.
Late night podcast.
Molly, who would you want to replace Vince?
I
Molly's
like
gonna be
where
like,
this is going.
Molly's gonna be like myself.
Yeah, this is where you sell yourself.
Myself, no, I was kidding.
Yeah.
I don't know. Okay, let me think about it. Never mind.
Oh,
Okay.
my goodness. Okay.
I'm gonna say Corey. No, I was kidding.
Molly, you're never coming back.
It's gonna be interesting with
Same
Kenji
name.
and Corey. You know, they're gonna fight all the time.
Corey was supposed to come for one podcast and he never made it. So
No, I would
he's
say
lost
Mark.
his chance.
I would say Mark. I think Mark would be a good addition to it.
Well, Mark, looks like you got 3 people voting for you.
Come in, Mark.
Come through.
Come through.
Oh my gosh. No, we should get like Joe or Daphne on here.
Oh, damn.
They're gonna take over the podcast.
Yeah.
Oh
Too
my
busy for
gosh.
us.
Yeah, they are too busy for us.
Just have them record themselves.
Yeah.
Send it to us and just put it
I'm
in
gonna have them like sit in their closet and record themselves so there's
like
not a lot of
phone
noise.
interview, a phone
Exactly.
interview.
Oh my gosh. Well, thank you everyone so much for joining us for our last podcast of season 2. Woo! I really appreciate everyone who stuck through us with everything through season 2. We should probably do like a highlight reel or something, like a video or something, you know,
Definitely, I agree.
highlighting everything that we've done for season 2. I mean, Christina like
If we had time.
moderately did that, but I think we need a better one that does us justice, you know. One that we can sit down and actually work on.
And watch together.
Yeah, I want Vince to cry.
What?
I know.
But
I think
yes,
Kenji's gonna cry.
I just might. Thank you everyone again for tuning in, and make sure to look out for future events and future posts on our social media.
And send Vincent lots of loves.
Yes, send Vincent lots of love.
Follow him on Instagram. What's your Instagram? So tell them your Instagram.
My Instagram is Asian Vince, AZN, and then Vince, VINCE at Instagram. I don't know.
Yeah, yeah.
Follow
All
him on
right.
Facebook too.
Oh
Yes.
my God.
Yes. If you can't find him, just find me and then go to
Yeah.
my friends list and then Vince is there. Well, thank you everyone. I have been your host for this podcast, Kenji. Let's all sign out. We have here Katherine,
Shutting off.
Vince,
Bye, everyone.
and Molly Lee.
Bye, everyone. This is Molly. Follow me on mlee_307 on Instagram.
I didn't say you could do that, Mom.
And Facebook. MALILEC. I'm saying you can cut this out, but yeah.
All right. Goodbye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.